This is a great question. The question is, how quickly can you determine if boxes are worth spending time on when you're searching through dollar boxes and value boxes? So the reason this is a great question is because, as a lot of people say, time is money. Now, going through value boxes is one of the best things you can do when it comes to finding undervalued cards that you can buy and flip for a profit. But it takes a lot of time to go through those dollar boxes because there's thousands and thousands of cards in some of them. So how do you know when one is good and is worth looking through? Number one indicator for me, if everything is top loaded and it has a clear price, or you can get so many number of cards for this certain amount of price, I'll spend hours on those boxes. Now, what happens if cards aren't top loaded and they're just penny sleeved, for example? Then at that point, I'll stand there for a couple minutes and just kind of sift through and see what kinds of cards there are. A lot of times, if it's predominantly base, I'll typically move on from that. Maybe go down one entire row. If it's nothing that I'm interested in that row, it's probably time to move on. If you see cards like this, maybe some cheap rookies or nice parallels of well-known players for $1 or less, then it's usually a pretty good indication that you might find something decent in there. But the big thing to check out for is to see if they're well organized and that there is a clear plan for pricing, especially if you buy a big lot. Value boxes that I typically try to avoid are ones that aren't sleeved at all unless it's like 50 cents or less. I don't particularly love looking through boxes that have mixed sports in them because I like to look for baseball cards, and if I'm looking through one box and it's 20% baseball cards and 50% basketball and the rest is football or hockey or something else, I don't want to take the time to look through that because then at that point I'm just wasting my time sifting through those other sports. And I try to avoid the boxes where there's no clear plan. So you'll go through them and you'll look at them and you'll be like, hey, what do you have on these? Are they $1? What do you have on them? And then the dealer's probably just like, well, put you a stack together and we'll figure something out. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to waste my time on that. But next time you're at a show or at your local card shop, flip through those dollar boxes and see if you can find anything pretty nice for cheap.